Do you understand English? But when it's time to speak, your mouth freezes. You know the words, you know the answer, but the fear says, wait, what if you make a mistake? So you stay quiet, again and again. But here's a powerful truth no one tells you. It's better to speak with mistakes than to stay silent forever. Silence feels safe, but it blocks your growth. Mistakes? Mistakes are the sound of your brain learning. In this video, we practice real English. You'll hear slow, simple sentences, and you'll repeat with me. This is called shadowing. You copy my voice, my rhythm, my words. It's not grammar class. It's not a test. It's your time to practice, to speak, to get stronger, step by step, word by word, mistake by mistake, into fluency. So follow this channel, share this video, and practice with me every day. Let's break the silence together. Some people freeze when they speak English. Why? Because one mistake feels like a disaster. One wrong word, and the shame starts. The fear says, you're not good enough, but let's slow down, let's look deeper. If you make a mistake, that means one thing: you are trying. A mistake is not the end. It is the beginning. It is the sound of progress. If you're silent, nothing changes. But if you're speaking, even with errors, your English is growing. Mistakes are not bad. They are brave. When a baby learns to walk, it falls again and again. Nobody says, what a stupid baby. We say, good job, try again. Why don't we say that to ourselves when we speak English? Why don't we smile and say, nice try, let's do it again? The truth is, no mistake means no movement. No mistake means no muscle. If your English is perfect but only inside your mind, is that real fluency or just quiet fear? Try this. Say out loud, I speak English today. Say it again, I speak English today. Did it feel strange? That's okay. Now say, I not speak perfect. I not speak perfect. Good. You're practicing. You're building strength. Next sentence, but I try. But I try. Try again. You understand me. You understand me. This is real speaking, not grammar tests, but courage in action. Many people think fluency means speaking like a native. That's false. Fluency is not perfection. It's connection. It's when someone understands you, even with mistakes, even with pauses, even with a heavy accent. So when you say, I go store yesterday, and the person smiles and says, oh nice, what did you buy? That's fluency. You made a grammar mistake, but the communication worked. You connected. That's powerful. Imagine this. You stay silent for 3 years waiting for perfect grammar, and someone else, same level as you, speaks every day with mistakes. Who will improve faster? Who will feel more free? It's the one who speaks, always. Because fluency is not a thought, it's a sound, it's a voice, it's action. Every time you speak, your brain builds a stronger path. 1 sentence today, 2 tomorrow, a full conversation later. Still afraid? I understand. I've seen learners cry after one mistake. I've seen people say, maybe English is not for me. But I'm here to tell you it is for you. English is not for the perfect. English is for the people who try, who fall then rise, who say it wrong then say it better. That includes you. Every sentence you say, even the broken ones, are part of your fluency story. You don't have to be perfect to be proud. Here's something you can do today. Open your phone. Record yourself saying, I make mistakes. I am learning. I am brave. Then listen. How did it sound? Strange? Beautiful? Both? Doesn't matter. Tomorrow, say the same thing. In 1 week, say it again. Your voice will change. Your fear will shrink. That is fluency. Not just knowing, but doing. Again and again. Slowly. Kindly. With courage. So remember this. No mistake, no progress. That's the key. You don't need to shout. You don't need to be fast. You just need to speak and speak again. Your words will become smoother. Your voice will become stronger. And one day someone will say, wow, your English is really good. And you'll smile. Not because you were perfect, but because you were brave. Sometimes silence feels like safety. You stay quiet in class. You smile and nod in meetings. People think you understand everything, but inside you're screaming, I want to speak. Still, the fear says, no, stay safe. But silence is not safety. It's a soft prison, comfortable on the outside, but cold on the inside. The truth is, the more you stay silent, the harder it becomes to speak. Every silent day adds another lock to your voice. Think of speaking like a muscle. If you don't use it, it gets weak. But if you use it, even a little, it grows. You don't need to run a marathon. Just take one step, one sentence, one sound. Good morning. Thank you. I don't understand. These are simple, but they are doors. Doors to fluency. And the first key? Open your mouth. Even when you feel afraid. Even when your voice shakes. Here's something true. Your brain learns when you speak. Not when you stay silent and imagine speaking. Not when you only read books or watch videos. Those things help, but they don't activate your English. Your voice does that. Your sound. Even if it's slow, even if it's shaky, the moment you say one word out loud, your brain begins to connect the wires. That's the beginning of real fluency. Some people say, but I'll look stupid. No, my friend, you will look strong, because most people never try, they hide. They stay silent for years. But you are here. You want to speak. That is not weakness. That is courage. That is fire. That is life trying to move again. Don't wait for perfect grammar or the perfect moment. It never comes. The only moment you have is now. So, here is something small you can do today. Say one sentence out loud, just one. It can be anything. I want to learn English. I feel nervous, but I try. This is my practice. Say it in the kitchen. Say it in the bathroom. Say it before you sleep. Whisper it if you want, but say it. When your voice leaves your body, your fear gets smaller. That's how the silence starts to break. Let's practice together. Repeat with me. I want to speak. I want to speak. Now, I will say something now. I will say something now. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's real. Now say, I am learning. I am learning. Repeat one more. Speaking is better than silence. Yes, let that truth stay with you. Speaking is better than silence. One of my students once told me, I stayed quiet for 10 years because I was afraid. But one day I said just one word in English, and that one word changed everything. You don't need a full sentence to grow. Sometimes all it takes is a single sound, a small word, a little voice that says, I'm still here. And from that one word, 1,000 more will come. Slowly, naturally, powerfully. Your voice is not a mistake. It's not a problem. It's a tool, a bridge, a light. It was never meant to stay hidden. So today, say something, anything. Break the silence, gently. The words don't need to be perfect. They just need to be yours. You may feel nervous. You may feel small. But the moment you speak, you are not the same person anymore. You are growing, and others will feel that. Many people stay silent because they think, if I make a mistake, they'll laugh at me. Maybe you felt that too. Maybe someone laughed at your English before. Or maybe it's just a fear in your heart. But here's what most people don't tell you. People understand imperfect English. They really do. Most people just want to understand you. They don't care if you say, I know understand instead of I don't understand. What matters is, you tried, that's brave, that's beautiful. Think about this. When a tourist visits your country and speaks broken words in your language, do you laugh at them? Probably not. You smile, you help. You feel proud that they're trying. That's how others feel when you speak English. People don't expect perfect grammar. They expect honesty. They expect effort. And if you speak from the heart, even with mistakes, most people will understand you and they will respect you. Here's something you can say anytime, anywhere. Can you say that again, please? Simple, direct, powerful. It shows confidence. It shows presence. Even if your English isn't strong, phrases like this open doors. Try this one too. I don't know that word. What does it mean? That's how real communication begins. Not with perfection, but with curiosity. Ask, repeat, laugh, learn. That's how we grow. Let's try shadowing together. Say this out loud. I go store yesterday. Now again, I go store yesterday. It's not perfect, but you understand, right? That's communication. Next, I know understand this word. Say it again. I know understand this word. Now this one. Can you say again, please? These sentences may be broken, but they still work. They still connect. They still build bridges. Don't let fear lie to you. Fear will say, they'll think you're stupid. But that voice is not your truth. That voice is not your future. The truth is, most people want you to succeed. Most people don't even notice your little mistakes. They're too busy listening to your message. So keep speaking. Even if your English is simple, even if you pause often, imperfect English still connects. Here's something real. I've seen learners with strong grammar stay silent forever. And I've seen learners with broken English make friends, get jobs, travel the world, all because they used their voice. Their English was not perfect, but it was alive. And that's what fluency really is, not perfect grammar, but real human connection. Eye to eye, word to word, heart to heart. Try this little experiment. Go to the market, the cafe, the street, and say one thing in English. Just one. Say, hello, how much is this? Or say, excuse me, where is the bus stop? Watch what happens. Most people will help you, some will smile, some will even try to speak slower for you. That's when you'll see your English is not a problem. It's a bridge to others. So the next time you feel the fear, remember this. People can understand your English even when it's broken, even when it's slow, even when you forget a word. Speak anyway, because every word you say, even the wrong ones, help you grow, and more importantly, they help you connect. And that's why we learn languages, not for tests, but for life. Many learners wait, they wait and wait for the perfect sentence to come, for the right word, for the grammar to be 100% correct. And while they wait, they stay silent. But here's the truth. You cannot correct silence. You cannot improve a sentence that was never spoken. First, you speak, then you grow. Fluency is not built in your mind, it is built in your mouth. Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is. Let's imagine something. You want to say, I saw my friend yesterday, but you're not sure how. You freeze, so you say nothing. That's one option. But here's another one. Say, yesterday, I see my friend. Is it perfect? No. But now it exists. Now the person understands you. Now you can reflect. You can ask, how do I say that better? Now correction is possible because the sentence was real. Think about cooking. You try a recipe. It's not perfect the first time, but now you taste it. You know what to fix. More salt, less sugar, try again. That's how fluency works. You say it wrong, but now you hear it, you feel it. Your brain starts working, your mouth starts remembering. But you must make that first dish, that first sentence. Then the magic begins. Let's practice together. Say this. I say sentence now. Again, I say sentence now. Good. Now, then I fix it later. One more time, then I fix it later. Now say, first, I speak. Then I grow. This is real learning. Yes, that's the rhythm you want, the voice of someone who is not afraid to grow out loud. I've seen learners wait 5 years before saying one full sentence, but I've also seen learners speak every day, even with mistakes, and improve in just months. What's the difference? One speaks now, the other waits. The one who speaks learns through action. The one who waits gets stuck in thought. So which path will you choose? The perfect thought or the imperfect sentence that leads to growth? Your brain is smart, but it needs sound, it needs movement, it needs to hear you speak. So today, don't focus on the mistake. Focus on the moment. Open your mouth, say something, record yourself, say the sentence again tomorrow. Notice what you said well. Notice what you want to change. That's the real way. That's the slow, powerful path to fluency. And remember this, you are not a test. You are a person. You don't need to pass grammar exams to speak with your child, your co-worker, your friend. They don't care if your verb is perfect. They care if you're present, if you're trying, if you're real. That's why we speak. not to impress, but to connect. So speak first, fix later. That's how fluency grows in real life. So don't wait for the perfect sentence. Say the simple one now, then say it again tomorrow, just a little better. Let your English evolve through speaking, not thinking. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be free. And every time you speak before you're ready, you get one step closer to that freedom. Did you enjoy the content and it made a difference for you? Click on Super Thanks and support our work. Some people think, I have nothing important to say, so they stay quiet. But let me tell you something. You have a voice, and your voice deserves space. You don't need big words to matter. You don't need perfect grammar to be heard. You don't need to speak like a native to say something real. You just need to show up with your real voice, your real story, and your simple, honest English. Your story is unique. Maybe you work hard for your family. Maybe you left your dreams behind and now you're trying again. Maybe you feel small when you speak English, but still you try. That is a powerful story. That is human, and that is enough. You don't need to impress people. You need to express yourself, and you can do that in small, simple ways. One sentence at a time. Try this. Say out loud, I am learning English. I speak a little every day. My voice is real. I speak with courage. My words matter. Now again, slowly. Feel each word. Let your mouth move. Let your voice live. This is not about being perfect. This is about being present, here, now, speaking. You're not too old. You're not too slow. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be to begin again. Right now. This is your moment. 1 word today, 2 tomorrow, 5 next week. And guess what? Your words will build a bridge to new conversations, new confidence, new connections. But only if you give them space to come out. So where do you start? Start small. Record 1 sentence today. Hello, my name is... That's it. Tomorrow, say something about your day. I went to work. I was tired, but I smiled. Write it down. Say it out loud. Don't judge it. Don't fix it. Just let it exist. Your voice is like a plant. It needs light. It needs time. And it needs space. Maybe nobody in your life listens when you speak. Maybe people interrupt you. Maybe your voice was never respected. But in this space, in this practice, your voice matters. You are allowed to take your time. You are allowed to speak slowly. You are allowed to make mistakes. And still, your voice is strong. I once had a student who whispered every word. She thought she had no voice. But I said, speak softly. That's still your voice. And after a few weeks, she began to speak louder. Her words were still simple, but now they were free. That can be you. You don't need to be loud. You just need to be present, willing, brave enough to speak. So when the fear comes and says, you have nothing to say, answer it. Say, I speak, even with mistakes. Say it again and again, until your voice becomes part of your life, until English feels like your own space. Not perfect, but yours. And when that happens, your English won't just be a language. It will be your freedom. You listened, you repeated, you practiced, and maybe you made a few mistakes. Good. That means you're growing. Now ask yourself, did I speak today? Did I give space to my voice? Did I let go of perfection even for a moment? If the answer is yes, even a small yes, then you're already moving forward. Because fluency doesn't come from silence. It comes from trying, from speaking when it's not perfect, from showing up again and again. So here's your next step. Repeat this video again tomorrow. Say the sentences out loud. Record your voice. Listen, smile, grow. And if today's practice helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications, and let's keep learning together.